All right, guys. Today, I'm going to go through a few coins that I've been purchasing, that I'm playing with. So, a quick look, first of all, at what Bitcoin is doing. So, let's draw a few basic things that you should have on your chart. So, if you see that Bitcoin had this huge rally up until the end of 2017, 2018, and that's kind of where the crazy big sell-off happened. Obviously, the only people who are buying up here is the gullible and excited and euphoric public. We, as investors, hopefully did not do that. So let me just draw a fib right down to the bottom of this range. This is where it clearly put in a very strong bottom. We've got these reversal bars right here, and it's bounced back up. But let's talk about what actually could happen moving forward. Let me just change this to a fib retracement tool and see how far it will retrace. So obviously 50% is not a fib retracement rule, but I do like the WTF 50% rule, so I leave it on there anyway. And okay, so 23.6 is not so popular, but you can see what the market did is it bounced down to here and it rallied right up to 38.2. So this is a really, really important level. We're going to hold on to this level for a minute because that seems to be an important level. If you also take the big fat round number of 10,000, that's like down here, that is a large psychological number, so it makes sense that the market will pivot around this sort of area. Okay, so we've got this extension here. This is the 38.2. Now we can draw another fib off of this level, and we can see where this will likely retrace back to. And that's got to be reversed because we are answering the question of it's reversing, coming back down. So it's coming back down here, and you can see right here, this is 38.2. So the 38.2 of this range coming down, it kind of stopped around 38.2. It's trying to come, tried to come up close to the 50%, and then it retraced back up towards this original 38.2, and it's not got any further. So I feel like we've got like a 38.2 ping pong here where we're just coming around. And the fact that we're on this big fat round number as well means we're pivoting around this number. So it would not surprise me if we pivot around this number for a while before deciding to go one or the other direction. So if we just draw another fib off of this level right here, we can kind of see where we have to go and where we can expect to end up. If we draw this level here, you can see that this is the kind of range we're in at the moment, like the very, very short-term range. But if I draw extensions from that, then you can see if we come out of this level, then we'll likely head up into this sort of area, the 1.272, the 1.445, because that also lines up perfectly with the 50% from the original. So a 50% retracement bounce. So if we come up to these levels here and then turn around, that would not surprise me at all. However, if this 38.2 holds and we turn around, that wouldn't surprise me at all. I don't think we're having a situation where we're flying up really high, getting up back to making new highs, rah-rah bull, moon, that sort of thing, because this bottom right here is not very solid. It's just a V bottom. It's not got any real shape. What we need to do is come back down into these levels, into this 61.8 to 78.6 level, and then form a mini W off of that. And that mini W in this sort of trading range, this is a very, very powerful trading range. Let me just find that for you. Let me just draw this on the chart. Let me click this one. That doesn't like to be clicked. This range right over here, that's the buy window, right? Down to 8,000 to 8,600. And if we can come down into this window and make shape like W's and we've got momentum and everything, and we come back up from there, then I would say you've got this really beautiful market shape, which you can trust, right? This sort of shape right here. Now, I do believe we're going to come back up into these levels. Oh, that was a crazy draw. How do I go back? Okay, go back. That doesn't want to delete. Right. Okay. These charts can be silly sometimes. So what I'm thinking is that we do come back up into these levels up here, this 78.6 retracement. Wow, these charts are really being difficult today. Wow. Come on, dude. This 78.6 retracement up here, and then head back down, right? So that wouldn't surprise me at all, but we do need to have this structure here. I don't think we could just head straight into this level here. I feel like we'll go up into this level here and we'll stop right here at this 50% rule and then come back down to form that W shape to come back up again, right? So I hope that's making sense. That's how I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. My other big buy right at the moment is Litecoin, so I'm going to quickly do an analysis of Litecoin. And I haven't looked at this chart in a while. Okay, so what I noticed here was this big bounce over here. Again, we do the same thing. Litecoin and Bitcoin are very similar. And let me just change that to a fib retrace. And that's the 38.2. You can see it stopping at the 38.2, heading up into the 50. So because we explored higher, I'm thinking maybe we can come back down. So all we need is a break of this M right here. This big fat if we break this bar candle wick tail thingy, if we break that tail right there, just on that line, then I believe we could head down lower, because if we take this range, I'm just going to steal this fib right here. I'm just going to steal you, little boy. I'm going to steal you and take you all the way down to the bottom of the chart where nobody was trading Litecoin, because what the hell is Litecoin? But now we got Lite Pay. So, oh yeah. So let's say, what's the bottom of this range? Where is it likely to extend to? So we've got to reverse this, and we could say that the entire run up was up to here, and where will it come back down to? So it's come back down to explore 71.8, 78.6. So it could definitely come back down to here and really explore these ranges. This comes right at the top over here and right at the breakout here. So it's a very, very good level. I believe we could come down. The thing is with Litecoin at the moment is that it's very unstable. It's not like picking a spot to go. It's doing the same sort of 38.2 ping pong, and it's kind of consolidating around this point. So until it resolves down below here or resolves up above this wick here, we just don't know which way it's going to go. So I personally don't like trading in these situations. I just leave everything alone. So what are some other ones that I've been getting right now? Okay, I've been picking up a little bit of. And you can see this range is absolutely insane. Let me just remove this indicator because I was looking at fractals before and that's not so interesting. So we got this massive range right here. And you can see we're already below 78.6 on that range. So, I mean, we're already in great trade location if you just want to invest long term. The story behind OK I like as well. So feel free to do some research into the story. We're here, and we've got this buying window now. So we're still within a buying window, as you can see. And we're putting in market shape here. We've got the W, it's broken out. So I feel like OK Cash could be a good opportunity right now. Let's look at my Iltanganator setups. So you can see here, well, the volume bar is obviously coming in. It's got a W coming out of Willy. If you zoom into the OBV right here, it's got this W coming out of OBV. You can see the divergence on the momentum. It's got like a ton of good trade reasons right now. We got the momentum right here. We got this, so you can see that it's kind of doing this thing. This is also a divergence. We got a divergence over here, or momentum, just direct momentum. So I mean, this looked like a really good buy to me, so I picked some of this up. What else did I pick up? Okay, so I picked up a bunch of things, but I won't go into everything now. I guess that's a quick little analysis recap for the morning. I'll probably do more of these in the future because they're fun, and I do this every day anyway, so I might as well. And I'm getting a lot better. Like I said, I'm going through this trading class, Brian Beamish's trading school. We've just been learning about fib retracements, fractals. We've already done a lot of he calls it eating your vegetables, which is the fundamentals learning things like demographics, how currencies interact, how countries interact, how markets interact, stocks and bonds, and blah, blah, blah. So that's really interesting. I'll probably make some videos on that. But I know you guys are probably mostly into crypto. So just thought I'd do a few things, gave you a little good nibble of okay. So feel free to enjoy that run up coming up in the next few months. We think no one can predict the future. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I hope that helped. And leave a comment letting me know your thoughts and what you'd like to know, any coins you'd like me to check out. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.